Alright YouTube, we're in the second video of how to make a Tron-like vehicle, how to make it materialize. We built our four pieces, our salad, our grid, our halo, and our spinny thing. I found out in the break that I did the salad a little bit wrong, but we'll fix it later. Let me get you to the exciting part, and then I'll refix the glow later. The exciting part is these things called booleans. So let me do one really quick so you can see the boolean with our halo effect, and then we'll move all the way to the other booleans. So what we're going to do is we're going to snap the cursor to the halo, and we're going to make a cube. We're going to call this cube the halo boolean cube. Alright, we're going to move it just about here. We're going to make a new material, and we're going to call this no C, and we're going to go to transparency. We're going to say 0 alpha and 0 specular, and you don't see it when you hit F12. Go to a modifier, say boolean, and then click the sphere, and you still don't see it. So what's the deal? That's because we're going to switch the materials. We're going to make the grid no C now, and we're going to make the what was invisible, the boolean, we're going to make it visible now. And we don't want grid, we want halo. Halo green. And look at that. Oh, we need to make sure both M's are on. Alright, so now only a portion just happened. Oh wait, it got switched to no C. We don't want no C. We want halo. There it is. Only a portion of the grid now is being shown. We can move the grid over, the cube over here, and you'll see that only that portion is shown. Only the portion surrounded by the cube is shown. If you want to see the cube, go to wireframe. No, that doesn't even work. Go to bound box, and you can see the portion of it right there. And that's the biggest secret that we're going to be using here. So we've made our first one. Now let's move it on top, and we need to make it a little bit bigger. We'll put it up here. Let's go back to solids, but we need to see it. So what are we going to do? For now, let's see here. We want to see you. We'll just leave it there for now. We'll figure them out later. Okay. Now what we need to do is we need to make a boolean for all of those. So let's save. Let's go to the solid. Let's do a snap cursor. Let's add cube. A little bit bigger. Make it go underneath. And what we're going to say is this is a boolean and is only visible if it's connected with cube. There you go. So let's make the cube a no C. And there it is. So if we move this, you'll see we only see the portion that is connected there. But you'll see the error that I did. We no longer see the glow. Don't worry. We can fix that. So we have two of these booleans now. I like how this works. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch the boolean, because I like to be able to see my boolean. So that's now back. And we're going to make the sphere be the boolean. And we're going to connect that to the halo cube. And we're going to change this to no C, and we're going to go back to this and change this to the halo. Alright, let's make sure that still works. Okay, we're good to go. So let's move this on top. And let's move this on top so we see everybody. Alright, let's make another one for the grid. We're going to snap the grid. Whoops. We're going to snap selection to grid. We're going to add another cube, make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to rename it. I forgot to rename the last one. This is the grid Boolean cube. Let's name the other one. This is the solid Boolean cube. Same thing here. We're going to say that this guy is a Boolean of the grid Boolean cube. So now when we move him, and let's change his material to no C. And there we go. Now we see these lines. Don't worry about these so much because they're going to be hidden by all the other special stuff we do. Save this. Alright, now we're getting to more of the exciting stuff. So let's center this again. What we're going to do is say that this... Okay, now we're going to do some parenting just to make things a little bit easier. Highlight the Boolean solid, then hit Shift and then highlight the sphere. You're going to go to Parent, you're going to say Set. Alright, you're going to do the same across all of those. Set. And then Set. This will allow you to move this, and now they're moving together. So we're going to highlight this solid. We're going to snap the cursor to the solid. We're going to highlight the grid. We're going to snap the grid to the cursor. We're going to get this one, and we're going to snap him to the cursor again. And again, we're going to snap this guy to the cursor. And what we see right now is a big ugly mess. But don't worry, because this isn't what we want to see at the end. What we want to see first is we need to move these booleans. So this is the halo boolean. We're going to move him to there. This is the solid boolean. He needs to be last. So we're going to move him way down here. And then this is the grid boolean. Let's make him a little bit bigger. And we're going to put him in the middle. I didn't even say he's a little bit bigger than that. Awesome. So when we do this now, we only see the spinny thing. Let's fix the rotation of the spinny thing, by the way. I want it to be more of a rotate by 90 degrees. Awesome. So let's save, and now I'm going to start to do some of the animation work. Let's save here. Alright, now to do the rotation. So here we are. Our booleans are here, and all of our spheres are here, but the one we care about right now is we care about the spinny one. So let's put the frame on 0, hit rotation, hit save. Go to 100, hit R, 90. Hit rotation, lock it. Okay, we see we got to spin, but we want it to go all the way around. So let's go here, changes to the graph editor, and we can see this red line. Alright. Let's highlight everything, go to key, extrapolation, and say is linear. Check that out. Now it will turn forever. Okay. So once that's done, let's save it. So remember, now the only thing we're seeing is this sphere. So, by the way, hit 0. Let's align this sucker. Let's put him here. Let's change our rendering to, I like 640 by 4D. Let's do 100%. Okay, there we go. But now's the next thing. Now, if you notice, in the video, this doesn't have a consistent color. So what we need to do is we need to lock this color. We want to hit this color, let's say 150. So we're going to go over this and we're going to hit I. Okay. And we're going to click on transparency and we're going to hit alpha I. Specular. We don't need specular, but whatever. And we're going to move to here, and we want to make the color a little bit dimmer, and we're going to make the alpha all the way down. So let's save that, save that. So as we go up, we should get more alpha. Check that out. Okay. The other thing we want to do is we want to set the scale. We're going to start this sucker real small. Actually, yeah, we're going to start this sucker real small. I scaling. We're going to go to about 175 and we're going to get it to the right size. Scaling. So this is going to grow now. Okay. Perfect. But then we're going to save the transparency again. And then we're going to have this guy fade back out into nothing. Alright. So he fades in, he fades out. Okay. Let's save that. Okay, and 1 minute. Alright, now we're going to make the Boolean action here. So what we want to do is we want all these Booleans to pass over this together. So let's grab Booleans and tell them that's where they belong on step 1. We want them to finish, let's say, about 350. Okay? So what we want to do then is we want to move these guys. Whoops! I don't want to highlight everybody. Just want to highlight. Oh, and I don't want to highlight you either. Just want to highlight the Booleans. Now I'm going to move these guys. GY. All the way. It's going to take a while. So that we're covering our sphere. Come on. Almost there. Sorry about this. Perfect. We're going to lock the location there. We're going to hit it. And there's our sphere. Alright. Now as you look past, you'll see all the cool effects. So there's your grid. There's your halos. Let's make the halos a little bit more impressive. We're going to remove the softness and I'm going to increase the size of the halo by a little bit more. And I think there we go. So I will post the Blender file and what it finally looks like. And you can let me know if you want me to do any changes. Cool.